Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Company Rules 1 replay. It's on the north side as the Wehrmacht forces of SendItSunday. It's on the south side as the US forces or British forces. We have 765611980913403111. I swear those numbers get longer every single time. I'm going crazy. I just see like a black blink. And maybe it's my eyes blinking. Do now have these infantry section squads advancing over the right flank. He may be eyeing to secure up this fuel sector. If you're close on this mini map, there's no place to put the truck on this side of the hedge. It's all on this side. And it appears actually he's going straight for the munition sector. He may be eyeing to set up the HQ command truck in that munition sector. We do have a lot of pioneers being pulled on the field. We do also have a bit of tank traps as well. It's not uncommon to see a large pioneer opener against British forces. It helps with some good field control. Though there's no Wehrmacht quarters just yet, and he is going for 5 pioneers. Usually this build order means skip tier 1, go straight to tier 2. So we may be seeing that. Let's switch to the British forces. Let's see what we see deployed on out. Lieutenant to pack up. And now do have the pioneers trying to wire off this area. Does destroy one the barbed wire there. I want that was on purpose. He does destroy some barbed wire there. Does throw some extra barbed wire there. Try and build some more now. And he does get the wire wired off. However, the scope rifle squad still in this area. And there may be some traversable area there. So more barbed wire there. This intersection squad just need to be in this area. Maybe eye for this VP and let the HQ command truck pack up and crush it. We got some more pioneers. Looks like he's going to perhaps capture up with the entirety of the left side of the map. We got, of course, the tank traps here and the wire. I wonder if that's fully wired off. I think so. It's hard for me to tell. Got some additional tank traps being pulled out over here. Taking down the capture of the munitions sector there. This intersection is going for this cutoff point. And now we've got the HQ command truck. He's eyeing to either set up in the fuel or munitions sector. I think he's going for the munitions sector since he captured that up first. More tank traps being pulled on the field. Do have a pioneer bit idle there. I think that's going to be battle phase 1. It is going to be the skirmish phase. And the wire has been demolished. What has been captured up, mission sector has been captured up as well, so you will maintain some good income. Skirmish phase has been completed. Like the Kriegsberg's going to be played out relatively soon. This pioneer is quite wounded. And he is going to be setting up on the munition sector there. We got the infantry squad sections advancing on forward. Scope of his eye for this cutoff point. Very nice. He's going for this cutoff point. Not really cutting off anything. But getting this point cut off, which means he will deny their income from the entirety left side of the map, so the Wehrmacht will be on this minimal income. Lieutenants capture this sector as well. Right now the Brit has good income, and soon the Wehrmacht will have very little income. Going for Kampfgraf Center, going for Grenadier, not for 251 half track immediately. Of course, pioneers will not be able to contest against the scope rifle squad. And this sector has been captured on up. If he actually get the field support truck in the sector, it could really deny a lot of resources to the Wehrmacht player. So it would be very vulnerable to panzer trucks and anti-tank guns. Pioneers eyeing for this cutoff point. He's going to receive a lot of fire there. Got the lieutenant and the scope rifle squad in pursuit. Does get inside the garrison there, which will just stall for quite a bit. Does pop out. Kampfkraft Center deployed on now the field. He may be eyeing for the infantry veterancy or maybe even support weapon veterans, support infantry veterancy because there's so many pioneers. He could try going for mass flamer, and he does not get inside the garrison once again, and the intersection will get some good damage onto him. We now have a fresh Bren carrier. Grenadiers now engaging the intersection just to capture the munition sector. He may want to stop, capture that munition sector there. That's where the truck barged through that wall. And he is going to be captured with that munitions sector. Bren carrier advancing forward. Everyone is going for the MMG carrier. He is going for the MMG carrier. Does get inside the garrison there at the intersection. We'll be able to fire off all the models there. Stick grenade has been thrown. does not avoid it. He ate it, but did minimal damage. There's only 4 windows on the side, but of course there's 2 grenadier squads around in different angles there. There's another grenadier. He needs a bandit garrison. He ate that one pretty bad though. And this intersection needs to get on out of it. Does back on out now. Section space forward. He isn't supplied. Lieutenant is in the area.
NCO's reporting they have destroyed a German target.
Pioneer does go down. Minor loss. This intersection squad needs to fall back sooner rather than later, sustaining a bit too much damage. Going for a casualty clearing station there. Very nice. Lieutenant could be up here to support out this intersection. He needs to fall back now. Going for a massive line of tank traps and wire. Very nice. Pioneer slowly disarming this machine gun emplacement. And now we've got the Brandon carrier advancing on forward. Caching clearing station has been completed. And he is going for some rifle grenades here. Interesting. Was the Wehrmacht player going for the moment? He is going for nothing to Kriegsberg, nothing to Kampfkraft Center. Has 2 grenadiers, has the PAC 38. Rolls a miss. He does have Veteran C1 infantry. He probably should eye for Veteran C1 support units relatively soon. Got now the field support truck advancing on forward. Tied to the left side of the map will be denied to him, barring this munitions and fuel point.
They're losing territory.
Rifle grenade should be, yep, does get completed there. Fires. Doesn't get any good hits there onto that Grenadier squad. Grenadier squad seeing a bit of fire there. PAC 38 taking some pot shots against something. He's using the pack bug there. Does perhaps get one hit down the pack on the Brand carrier. Got a Flammable Warfare now research right there. It does get that one support unit. It's very nice. Rifle grenade fired. Kriegsberg has not deployed out anything additional. I believe he does have enough for a 251 half track. Each sections push away forward. One of them's a little bit wounded. Do now pair rifle grenades firing. Ooh. 2 rifle grenades finds himself a Pioneer kill. He does, of course, lose 2 of them now. He does not only have the 1 flamer at the moment. Second flamer almost popped on out. Rifle grenade's gonna be firing. He could try putting a slit trench up here. Brand carrier has not been repaired on up. Let's see. He does have a field support truck in the field. Sappers on the way. Maybe some repair sappers wouldn't be half bad, but he may go for Piet sappers just in case, or maybe just keep them unupgraded for the time being. He has plenty of munitions right now. Get some good grenade hits there. Grenadiers trying to advance forward, and the intersections do fall back. He does drop a casualty there. Casualty clearing station. Medic is maybe charging forward. Yes, he is. May get gunned down, however. Nope, looks like he will not get gunned down for the time being. Does get us some shots there. Does take out one of the models of the PAC 38. Line up a shot. I think it's a whiff. Now we've got this casualty being recovered. Does get a nice splash up there. Vet 2 support units coming forward, making him eyeing for a lot of flame engineers. He may want to go for Vickers replacement to help him prevent him from getting overran. He does not have a captain. A captain in this area can help be a good defensive point as well. As well as he eventually builds a slit trench for the captain there, so he has a slit trench. Nice, stays nice and warm. The other intersections not being upgraded for anything just yet. Does get up Piet squad, though it would be very useful for 251 half track. At this moment in time, a flamer half track couldn't be half bad, but right now it doesn't have enough munitions. Does garrison the half track with a single model of a grenadier. Best keep him garrisoned in there for the time being until he gets to a nice safe location. Flamer and Pioneers facing forward. Gets a small burst there and does fall back. Got flinched forward. And these squads do get suppressed there. Now's the time for Bofors placement. Piet squad. Where is the Piet squad? He is going for a 25 pounder here. Okay. And with this 251 half track area, a Bofors will be very effective versus it. Oh, some slit trenches wouldn't be half bad either. You may want to get a bit of healing as well. There's a casualty there. I think his medics may be down. Got the School Park squad advancing along the flanks. Trying to... Oh, got a casualty recovery bunker there for the Wehrmacht player. Very nice. And he gets himself 2 casualties, which means he is up halfway to a 3 grenadier. Rifle grenades are firing. Get some good splash damage there. MMG carrier firing away. The MMG carrier does do decent damage versus the 251. 251 is not going to be retaliating. And Pack 38 does connect. 25-pounder could line up a barrage up here. Pack MMG carrier does go down. These forces are suppressed. He may want to fall back. 1 casualty being claimed. He's currently up to 2 casualties recovered. 3rd one on the way. 4th one potentially could be grabbed. Does use fire it up. He does have efficiency 1. At the moment of time, a Churchill couldn't be half bad. He does have enough command points for, I believe, for a Churchill ABRE, which could be decent. I just want to see the Churchill being used. Of course, his intersection is currently exhausted. 251 does fall back there. Medic does go down. He says 1 more medic running forward. And we've got the Flamer Pioneers does get inside the garrison. This will allow him to pick up this casualty. 25-pounder, I think, I'm for the garrison. Nope, he's designing for those tightly grouped structures.
Oi, Atkins, listen up.
He doesn't have any suppression weapon platform, so this area could be under siege. Let's get himself a free section. Very nice.
They're going after one of our
I think he should perhaps deploy to the trench here, just something to be a good hard point, and just keep 1 squad around back and keep a garrison. You could perhaps get a Bren or any squad into it.
HQ is confirmed. It can start securing resources from
Increased resource acquisition, getting 34 munitions income. Flamer Pioneers, we're seeing a bit of fire there. Rifle Grenade Squad needs a fallback, we're seeing a bit too much damage. Rifle Grenade Squad does fall back, in fact everything falls back there. He needs to get some healing up and going, does use the healing. Fresh captain in the field, he needs to get into the sector immediately in order to provide some good protection. He may want to go for a steward as well. Let's take out 1 of the British medics.
Our petrol stores are under attack.
We're listening.
No additional upgrades at the moment. He has to do rain on in case of splash damage, but we got some Brens upgraded now. Very nice. And now, as long as the captain stays in this sector, it provides a good support. It does get into the other sector. Lieutenant capture the point. The captain may want to stick in this sector there to provide the aura benefits. The sector aura benefits should be more precise to say. And I think I just heard officer artillery, so he has gone for raw artillery. 25-pounder should be off cooldown right now. And now starting to fire. They do got propaganda war available, which can help force back these formations that are tightly clustered up. Got another Pack 38 on the field. He does have Veteran C3 support units, so you could go for some Grenade Warfare or Neb Warfare. A Neb Warfare wouldn't be half bad, I would say. It does take out the Flamer Pioneer. Yeah, this formation is very tightly clumped. I think maybe Propaganda War with Neb Warfare to barrage back the HQ could be a deadly combination. He would have Veteran C3 onto them.
We're losing a sector.
He's currently 1 casualty away from free Grenadier. Medic, British medic will recover a casualty. Pack 30 has been wounded there, being reinforced now. Grenadiers to get a volley there on the captain. And now it does use Captain Retreat to advance on forward. Rifle grenades engaging these Grenadiers. They do have efficiency 2 onto them, very nice. Maybe a storm. No, he's already selected Doctrine, Terror Doctrine. Firestorm wouldn't be half bad. He has a good amount of damage as well. He's now going for the assault phase. Flamer Pioneers engaging. Does have the, of course, the base MG here. He's quick damage there. Does use propaganda war. He's using munitions like that. You may want to eye some observation posts on these munition sectors. Of course, that's going to be expensive in manpower, in which he does still need. You can get an artillery officer as well. That could be possible. What do y'all think? An artillery officer? You now got the assault phase complete. He's asking what his username is. Friends and rifle grenades phase war. Does get the vehicle button and does use propaganda war to save his 251. He still has 2 pioneers.
25-pounder standing by.
I wonder if people who gets their accounts censored like this, I wonder if they actually know if their account got censored.
They're losing territory.
Scorecard squad are seeing a bit of fire there. Grenadiers now getting hit. The Grenadier squad does fall back. Of course, does have the next battle phase. No, still. Oh, he's going straight for the pounds. Not the assault phase, but he's going straight for the battle phase. And Ostwin, no, he needs a lot of fuel still. Also, maybe half bad or a Panzer IV. Grenadier squad has fall back. Does get eventually see 1 light vehicle to be useful versus 251 as well as the Pack 38s. Let's see, not fog of war. Let's take a look. Oh, Pioneers are still picking up these bunkers. He actually gets that one decrewed. How many models does it take to recrew a bunker? He could actually repair it up and capture it in order to keep this sector secured. Oh, there's the Stewart. He does not have the armor command truck, so a Panzer IV would be quite useful, as well as a Ostwind. Base MG is still completely healthy. They're now seeing some garages there. Another capture being reclaimed. Does not get 3 Grenadiers so far. Flame Pioneer does fall back. A Grenade Warfare from this Wehr Kriegsgerät won't be half bad either. So against the 25-pounder that's constantly firing race, 70-pounder has not been pulled on the field. Very nice. Plus 1 command point.
Overwatch abilities have been passed down the line. Party able to cover kills.
Warframe is now available on the 251 half track.
Countdown started.
Stewart has been spotted there. Pioneer is still here. Casual recovery bunker now seeing a bit of abuse. Here comes a Warframe barrage. He does avoid it. He's on advance of 4. The bunker has gone down. Odds of command. Not yet complete. Grenade has been thrown. It's going to be good. Gets a great hit there on the grenade. Warframe in half track. We've seen a bit of fire there. Pack 38s. Fires a shot there. Takes out the Steward. Warframe in half track. Has a bit of health to work with. Grenadiers now engaging from here. Trying to use the overrun the forces there. Does use the artillery flare there. The captain's vector barrage. Does cancel the Panzer command. You just want to make sure he gets a refund. First, good thing got the refund there. First round does land where it was at. Going to take down the repair of the war from the half track and needs to go for that Panzer command. I think the Panzer command, the battle phase may have been a bad option. I think going for the assault phase, going for the artillery officer, and the Nebel Warfers would have been a better option. His opponent has been blobbing out quite a bit. Using some sort of anti-blobbing tool would be useful. He probably needs some munition cache as well to get more propaganda war. Firestorm wouldn't be half bad, as well as the V1 rocket run. And deploying out a Grenade Warfare from the Kriegsberg wouldn't be half bad as well. They would be Veteran C3, and his unit's been blobbing forward, and the splash time from a Grenade Warfare wouldn't be half bad. Warfare and Barrage raining on in somewhere. I think he's just trying to hit the retreat path point. I think he was, and he largely will fail. Grenadiers are starting to get overran. This Grenadier squad may just want to fully withdraw. The other Grenadier squad seems a bit damaged. He only has 2 at the moment. Still has not been able to get another casualty for another Grenadier squad. Consequently, has been pulling field. Probably a very good idea to go for either Ostwind or Panzer IV. Going for Knights Crossholders. They would be Veteran C2. That's not half bad either. There's still a lot of infantry sections here. I think I would probably go, like I mentioned beforehand, an armored asset. Does use propaganda war there. Does lose the Panzer Commando to one last Fiat.
Pioneer team ready.
This Pioneer squad does capture this point there, stalling the VP timer. And I still believe maybe it's a good idea to repair and then capture up this Vickers emplacement. This will prevent his opponent from recapturing up this area. 25-pounder barrage in this area. He's starting to hit the Kriegsberg. Kriegsberg quite damaged. Going to try to repair it up. Knights Crossholders have been pulling a field. He has spent a bit of fuel on light vehicle Veteran C2. Now got the Warfare Barrage raining on in. Stuart in this region. And does find a small hit there. As Crossholders advancing forward, Grenadiers are engaged as well. Knights Crossholders engaged in close range. Does drop on the Knights Crossholders models and does fall back. Going for a second Knights Crossholders now. Grenadiers do abandon the garrison. It's pretty low on manpower at the moment. Luckily, his population right now is pretty low, so he will maintain minimal upkeep.
They're fucking shooting at us. They're in our base. They're hitting our base.
Pioneers do fall back there. We've got the Kriegsberg being repaired on up. These forces do fall back. Rifle grenades advancing on forward.
We are losing ground.
And the Grenadiers seem quite a bit damaged. Does drop a model there. Warfare and a half track may want to back off a little bit. Artillery barrage raining on in. Times he probably wish he went for defensive for the extra pintle mounts.
Base is under attack.
Warfare and barrage, if he takes out some of these officers, that would be great. Lieutenant. Receiving misses there. It's a decent hit there. The captain retreat was a little bit backfired. Nice crossbows. You see with too much damage there. It does fall back. You may use some medical crates onto them. Kriegsberg has been repaired up quite nicely. He's going for another bunker here, going for another casualty recovery bunker. Grenadiers engaged from light cover. Knights crossbows advancing on forward. Gotta make sure you stay in the light cover as well. Does fall back that squad there, getting focused down. Now got more officer artillery. Does retreat back immediately. Ooh, first round got a good number of kills there. Casualty recovery bunker not being put on field. And this factory is going to get overran. As crossholders being is being reinforced. Those forced back, saves the factory rate, does not drop a single model there. An aid station has been complete. The medics are charging forward to pick up a casualty. That will give him a free grenadier. Does get a free grenadier.
Engaging target.
And starting to repair the Kampfkraft Center now. Getting a third grenadier is going to be very, very useful. He needed that a long time ago. Warfare barrage running on in, trying to hit these healing forces. Has 2 stewards here. The Panzer IV would be very useful.
Let's go, Wehr. Fall in. Field repairs complete. 25-pounder here.
Now we've got another 25-pounder being employed on out.
forward base.
That's crossroads. See a bit of fire there.
Ready.
Infantry sections push way forward. That's crossroads. Seeing quite a bit of damage there. Needs to fall back. These grenadiers see a bit of damage as well. These grenadiers are in region as well. And grenadier squad needs to fall back. This nice crossroads see quite a bit of damage. We do have another propaganda war is available. It does fall force back propaganda war. Got now the 251 eyeing for a artillery barrage in the retreat path. They're actually pretty close to taking out the casualty clearing station. Warfman barrage. Takes out the casualty clearing station there. Finds a easing it there. And does use a captain retreat to get a little bit farther forward.
Cowards attack our forward base.
We got Infantry C3 light
300
vehicles.
left.
I still believe he should get Panzer IV.
Great, another replacement.
Does fall back with the Pioneer now.
We are losing territory.
Stuart's now advancing around the flank.
The grateful fatherland.
And now to get the
glorious struggle.
elite vehicle
Honor and
research.
blood. Present this Iron Cross.
An elite heavy panzer has arrived in our base.
We do not have the King Tiger available. He could go for Veteran C3 infantry next. He could use that as well as the King Tiger. Flamer Pioneer does get forced back there. He may use poorly designated marksman. Let's look on the Brit. Does not have the armor command truck, nor is it being researched. He has been maintaining consumption of his munitions. Has all of his infantry squads kitted out. Got the British force advancing forward. Got knights across borders. We're seeing 17-pounder attacks. Grenadiers seeing a bit of fire there. A lot of explosives being hurled their way. Stuart's advancing forward. Grenadier squad does fall out of the garrison now. Does fall back entirely. Warfman barrage raining on in. Does get some good damage onto them. This Brent squad is down to 2 models as well. These crossroads can make their advance, but they're a little bit unsupported. We focus on the Brent squad. Brent squad may get wiped out. One Knights crossroads do fall back. Brent squad may get wiped out still. Does not get wiped out there. He's trying to pursue the lieutenant. Does fall back now. Grenadiers pushing way forward. Warfman maybe eyeing for a barrage. That's a fresh Warfman. Got these 2 Stuarts advancing forward. He could really use a King Tiger to help put holes in these Stuarts as well as everything in the front line. This one will not be able to advance in the reach of the King Tiger. Those lose one of the Stuarts. Got now officer artillery now raining on in. Fresh intersection has been reformed. Is that creeping barrage? Still officer artillery. Yep, still just officer artillery. It's good damage there, though there may be a creeping barrage in the mix of it. Warfman barrage raining in back here. Does reveal the casualty clearance station. This could be very deadly. And it rolls up. Oh, mostly a miss. Couple hits. They're now trying to recapture the flanks. Right now, the Brit does have a VP lead. Does get Veteran C3 on his light vehicles. Really stand to get Veteran C3 on its infantry. Does cut a bit of wire there so he can advance in those sectors. He could send the Scope Rifle Squad down in those sectors and start capturing the left side of the map. Scope Rifle Squad, of course, will move much more freely.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Now another Warfman half-track now being deployed on the field. Yeah, Scope Rifle Squad does fall back now. Intersections. See a bit of Warfman barrages there. Getting knocked around. We're seeing good number. Ooh, that was a great Warfman barrage. Nice crossroads advancing on forward. Trying to get some good damage there. Does finally go for Veteran C3 infantry units. Nice crossroads does fall back. And we do have this intersection falling back as well. As cars do fall back. Quite a bit of damage on this one. Does drop the model. Down south, we got the Stuart moving around. These forces advancing forward. Rifle grenades are firing, trying to salvage the Stuart wreckage. Very nice. He can still use the King Tiger. Just needs more manpower. The Brit has... I think he has... may have lost the intersection. Nope, I don't think he has. Grenadiers getting some shots down the rifle grenades. Put it on these forces. Another lieutenant now pulled on the field on to get peasantry blob a bit more effective. As crossroads in advance. Grenadier squad getting some good damage on in. Getting some good damage there. Rifle, artillery. Officer artillery now raining on in. Getting some good damage. And the Grenadier squad see a bit of abuse as well. Warping half track. Now eyeing for a barrage over here. Eyeing for a barrage back at home. It may get some good damage here. 70 pounder does go down. Getting some good damage onto the casualty clearing station, which is immediately being repaired on up. More casualty being recovered by the Wehrmacht forces. I'm not sure how many have currently ever been recovered. Looks like that casualty does get killed off. He just only has one recovered at the moment. Nice crossroads push way forward to get some good damage as well. This nice cross quarters, they're being forced some back. This one may get wiped out. A lot of fire in this retreat. And does manage to escape on out of there. More artillery barrage is raining on in. Grenadier pushing way forward. Grenadier see a bit of fire there. And got more artillery raining on in. He does have 100 munitions out. He could save a propaganda war. He's got to be getting a good amount of command points for Firestorm, as well as potentially for V1. As crossroad just push way forward. Down south, got the Stuart force back this Pioneer. He may lose a Pioneer. As crossroad is advancing forward, we see a bit of fire there. Does fall back now. He does use propaganda war to force back the majority of these forces. So we got this Bren squad and left in this region. Warframe and barrage raiding on in. Yep. It is alive. We do not have these infrastructure push way forward. Overrunning the Knights Crossholders and Grenadiers. Knights Crossholders are gaining some good damage onto these forces. Grenadiers squad does fall back. No grenades. Doesn't have permission to really spend on grenades. Knights Crossholders see gain. Does fall back there. So does Grenadier squad. Got artillery raining on in, trying to hit these Warfmen. I do cast Company Heroes 1 live every single Wednesday and Thursday, barring any interruptions. Grenadier squad does fall back in time. I would say he needs to get the manpower of the King Tiger, but it's simply just not a possibility at the moment. Casualty recover bunker, see a bit more attacks here. Casualty recover bunker does go down. Grenadier needs some reinforcements, so does the Knights Crossholder. Grenadier see a bit more abuse now. If a Warfman half tracks itself cool down, that could be very useful to hit this region. Got Vector artillery now being put on in. Grenadier squad does fall back. This Grenadier squad needs to stay their distance. More artillery raining on in. Does use heroic charge there. Grenadiers, Knights Crossholders trying to get some more damage on in. The other Knights Crossholders is way down here. I'm for the capture point there. Pack 30 does get discovered. Does still have another Pack 38 somewhere, I believe. Yep, it's in the center of the map. He has not. He simply have not have had manpower to save the Tiger. That's the thing. Grenadiers push way forward. Knights Cross Quarters are also here to support as well. Warframe and Half-Tracks could get a massive barrage there. I see these shadows. The barrage is running on in. Gets good hits on the Piet squad. Gains some good splash damage using the base healings, the catch clear cover healing as well. Gets some decent damage with the 25 pounder. I think it's really want to hit the infantry. He does can't afford for the King Tiger. King Tiger now pull on the field. The Grenadier squad does fall back now. King Tiger's trying to make his or advance around the fuel point. And the VP has been captured by the Wehrmacht, which not only captures in his favor, but also stalls out the game. King Tiger making his advance over here. Stu do not have armor command truck, nor is going to get out one. Stewart being put on the field. Piet's will roll some misses there. You need to make sure to focus on those Piet squads with his forces. Everything else can be ignored for the time being. Grenadier squad trying to capture this munitions sector. Warframe and barrage running on it. Does use propaganda war. I think the artillery barrage is being brought in right there. He may be behind for the 25 pounder. Gains some damage from the 25 pounder. And takes out the repair sapper. Very good. Ren squad does go down as well. I think this point where the bridge starts disintegrating. He has nothing to stop a King Tiger. Piets, I don't find Piets reliable. And they're getting hit. Now the Knights Cross Quarters need to focus down these Piet squads. If he gets one wiped out, one's manageable. Two can be a bit difficult. Knights Cross Quarters, one does get fully wiped, however. Does get some hits on the Pioneers. Does he capture this point? Also stalling out the game. This point is being captured by the Brit at the moment. Its Pioneer squad does fall back there. Its force sort of advance forward needs to focus down the Piet squad. He could button it. He does have munitions to work with. They hit there onto the Piet squad now. Making him dance around. Grenadier squad see a bit of hits as well. He does use propaganda war. May see a Warframe. Yeah, we are seeing a Warframe barrage on the retreat. Here comes the Warframe barrage. 25 pounder has been partially repaired up. He has two squads of Piets on the field. And there goes 25 pounder. Another important threat against the King Tiger. Grenadier squads do fall back. This VP has been captured on up. The King Tiger needs to start protecting it.
Ready for action. Under fire.
Finds a small hit there and does fall back now. We may nope, no Warfman barrage. That's Crossroads advancing. This is not a fresh one. He may use a bit of munitions to get it healed up. He does take on the scope rifle squad. He does have access to Firestorm. I believe that's enough command points for the V1. If he saves for 1 minute of munitions for the V1, it could potentially do some great work. Warframe barrage raining on in. Pioneers charging forward. King Tiger not fully repaired at the moment. Does wait a bit of time to repair it up. Pioneer squads may want to fall back sooner rather than later. Let's get the King Tiger clutch in there. He is now hitting the King Tiger. Let's get ship damage. Got 25 pounder barrage running in. Yeah, there's the second 25 pounder here. There's on the King Tiger. Grenadiers are going to receive vector target from the captain. Captain may go down. Captain does go down. Needs to fall back these forces. The first 25 pounder round is going to rain in soon. And I guess he's not receiving the artillery barrage from the vector target. These forces do fall back. And the V1 is now available. It does cost 150 munitions. Going for a slit trench now. I believe the captain should have been back here this entire time, providing this sector good ore benefits. Wolfram Barrage now running on in, trying to get some damage over here, getting some good damage. Grenadiers, V1. Grenadier does fall back. And depending how this V1 lands, could be the end of the game.
Unit lost.
Does lose that Grenadier squad. He's not responding as well. These units about to get nuked. Does Heroic charge away? That one unit got nuked. Right now, the Wehrmacht player has a good amount of manpower. Plenty for the rest of the game. Can always use more munitions. The Brit does have a small munitions reserve. Make that no munitions reserve after reinforcing. He's down to 3 infantry sections, 2 Piets, or 1 Piet. He does go for repair sapper.
Front lines are collapsing.
Lieutenant is severely wounded. He's trying to get the casualty clearing station up as well. And that Stewart does go down to the Pack 38. Wolfram and Barrage running on in. King Tiger repaired on up. I still believe a Panzer IV could be very useful in this moment in time. Or Ostland. Gain some good damage on these forces. As Crossroad trying to capture this sector. The Brit could play the VP game. Does use canister around there. Doesn't get any models to the Knights Crossholders. And now the Knights Crossholders do fall back now.
Enemy contact!
Gained some hits there. King Tigers have gained some shots. Knights Crossholders advancing on forward. Got the course 2 Warfmen still in the area. Pack 38 camouflage here. Severely wounded. Grenadiers seem to fire there. Knights Crossholders going to get some great damage. And Knights Crossholders needs to fall back now. They're prone to being wiped. Does use Propaganda War, which is a complete whiff. Wolfram and Barrage now trying to hit the retreat path once again. The HQ can match up, see quite a bit of repairs there. It's good damage across the line. Casualty clearing station could use some repairs as well. And now got the 25-pounder Barrage trying to hit the King Tiger. Casualty clearing station now being repaired on up.
Reporting!
We have gained the momentum on the field.
And the infantry section is also trying to capture the sector. Do now the Knights Crossholders see a bit of fire there. Knights Crossholders do force back the infantry section there. It does maintain the capture at this point. Another Wolfram Barrage maybe trying to hit the, I think trying to hit right there. It's a good hit. Receive a bit of damage there. Starting to heal up these units. Oh, and I sort of heard something blow up. Oh, another Stuart went down. I think Wolfram and Barrage rained wide and got a direct hit. I don't think that was. Remember, Wolfram half tracks, their scatter is wide. So, yeah. I don't believe that was a map hack.
We are losing ground.
And I'll pull this as well. If you look up, bring up Fog of War, I don't see anything at the moment. We've now got these King Tigers trying to get some more damage over here. So we need to focus on the Piet squad, because that's the only thing that poses a threat to King Tiger, which is now fully repaired. That's Crossroads overrunning the Piet squad. And I've got these forces now falling back. Wolfram and Barrage running on in. It's kill the lieutenant. Yep. So that can be a bit difficult. He did, I think, eliminate one of the lieutenants. Yeah, he did eliminate one lieutenant, so has the other one. Captain, of course, has already gone down. Going for a sending pounder there. That could be used to hit the King Tiger. As cross orders does fall back now.
Listen up, gents.
Half tracks before, 17 pounder now completed.
17 pounder ready.
Wehr from Barrage raining on in. Does get a bounce there? Did the King Tiger just bounce on the 17 pounder? We got a nice barrage there. Those sappers received quite a bit of damage there. Nice cross orders couldn't hold the line. The Wehrmacht player doesn't have a lot of VPs remaining and is counting down against him. I still believe he should get out a Panzer IV or Ostwin. He probably just needs to save up munitions for another V1. Firestorm could be useful as well. If he gets able to force retreat and then Firestorm the retreat path, that could be very useful. The V1 has, of course, a long cast time, while the Firestorm has a relatively short cast time. Does force back these forces. Something else he could go for is some munitions observation post to get some more munitions income. The left side of the map has been done untouched the entire game, so getting out some munitions outposts, observation posts, could allow him to get a lot more of his off maps. Very powerful off maps. Nice cross orders advancing forward. Do now the Wehr from half track raining on in. Finds some good hits there. That may have done it. He finally got up. Look at that. Tommy's dead. He is now out struggling for manpower. Not all these squads can be reinforced. Here comes the next barrage. I think it got a squad wipe there. Nice cross order advancing on forward to finish the job. Does use healing there. Very important. It's another nice cross order needs advance on forward. 71 kills, 28 kills. I think that was the one who got the deadly hit there. That was not a sign of map hack. If he retreats back, he knows where the retreat point is. That's not going to be a map hack. If he's going to take a blind barrage, this is definitely the place to do a blind barrage. You now also have the nice crossovers over here, capturing the point, receiving a bit of Piat fire there. And now it's going to take time to barrage down sending pounder. Nice crossovers do capture this point there. And now do have the nice crossovers falling on back. Point could be recaptured on up by something. Eyeing for a barrage here. Does take the casualty clearing station there. Calling from another casualty clearing station there. Pioneers is showing that 70 pounder who's boss. It's probably these infantry sections. Nice crossovers advancing on forward. Pioneer capturing the VP. Another barrage over here. Trying to really hit the 70 pounder. And the rounds are scattering out pretty wide. Now these nice crossers see a bit of fire there. Casualty clearing station going on has been deployed. King Tiger finds it, hits there onto the 17 pounder. 70 pounder, I think, using the armor piercing rounds. Another good hit there. Takes the 70 pounder. Lieutenant dodging those shots. Nice crossers pushing forward. Do now have the King Tiger gain some good damage on in. The Brits just down the minimal manpower. Not enough munitions for a Firestorm nor V1, but could seal the deal. There's a capture in favor of the Wehrmacht as well, a double capture at the moment. He is now bouncing. He's not capturing the Southern VP. And he does have some VPs to trade for. To trade VPs for resources.
Losing a sector.
Simply has nothing to deal with this King Tiger. Piets are just inadequate. King Tiger bouncing off those Piets. Nice crossholders make their advance. I think another Warfman Barrage raiding on in. Danger close for the nice crossholders. Damn the engine crit there. Not sure where that barrage was going. Oh, because he may have lost a pioneer there. King Tiger's still pretty healthy. Still got Captain Fairley, Wehr Montclair. King Tiger making his advance. The squad only has one. Nope, does have 2 Piets going. I just see a drop Piet over here. He may be eyeing for a very, very close range barrage now. Does button the King Tiger to reduce his damage output. Not going to kill it off. Here comes the 25 pounder. He may be eyeing for the 17 pounder now. Let's take out the 4 HQ as well as catching clearing station. He does have access to the V1, has enough munitions for it. If he doesn't feel like the V1 will connect, he can always drop the Firestorm. And I'm not sure what the Brit is doing. Well, I think he's maybe just AFK. He does fall back now. Of course, it'll be a long retreat back home. It will retreat back to here, right? V1 rocket runs somewhere. Is it right here? How do you have vision of this area? Oh, yeah. Oh, nope, it was not right there. Was that the V1? I think that's the V1. It almost sounded like I thought it was going right there for some odd reason. But that is a great time to stop the V... No, these are the Warfmans. So where... Oh, wait, there's the V1. Have you ever seen the V1 like this? Take a good look at it. Either way, this is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.